What is going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to show you what the cost of housing is like in Livermore. And I already know many of you who are considering a move to Livermore are already looking through Redfin and Zillow and all the other apps and websites where you can search housing. So you're familiar per se with the overall pricing of property in this city. But I want to break down a little bit further into the specific pockets, how old these homes are in each specific community, what the pricing's like, and just give you a little bit more in-depth look at the pricing and housing types that are available for each price point. And just as a reminder, I help tons of people both buy and sell homes. These are people who reach out directly from my YouTube channel, and I absolutely love it. So if you want to interview me to help you to buy and or sell a home, you can call me, text me, or email me any time of the day. At the very most affordable end of housing period in Livermore, you're looking at the low to mid 500,000s. That would be for a 1 or 2 bedroom condo in Livermore in the 700 to 800 square foot range. Now these properties have a high HOA dues of roughly $500 to $600 a month, and they don't come with garages. They typically have a carport associated to them. But this is the type of property you can expect for the 500K range if you're looking in Livermore. Now moving up in price point one level, again for townhome or condo style properties, you can expect to pay anywhere between about $750,000 upwards of $1 million for the next level in housing in Livermore. Now this would be properties that are between 1 and 10 or 15 years old, anywhere in the 600 square foot to about 2,200 square foot range, 2 or 3 stories. The less expensive options are going to be a little bit older communities, typically with either 1 or 2 car attached garages. And then you're looking at the higher price point properties in the 2 to 3 year old range. Really nice, amazing curb appeal, amazing amenities with barbecues and pools and gyms and all of that good stuff. Now, if you're interested in a property like this, there are several communities scattered throughout Livermore, so you're not just restricted to maybe one development that has this type of housing. There are maybe 4, 5, or 6 little sub-communities scattered throughout Livermore that have something in that townhome condo style in that 750 to 900K range. Now, if we move one level up from that, now we're looking at what is the most affordable single family home I can buy in Livermore, not a condo or a townhouse. And those are properties roughly in the 800K to about 950,000. And those properties are generally in the 800 to 1,200 square foot range. Maybe most often 2 bedrooms, maybe 3 bedrooms, and most often built in the 60s. Now keep in mind, if this is the type of property you're interested in, the 800K single family homes in Livermore are few and far between. So it's safe to say there's not going to be a lot of options for a single family home in that $800,000 to $850,000 range. So the possibility of you finding that 1 or 2 every once in a while and it being a perfect match is just lower in chances than if you had a higher budget of say 900K to 950K, where the options open up a little bit. But they do come up every once in a while. And if you are maxed out and that is your budget, I would just stay on Redfin, stay on Zillow, or make sure your agent that you're working with is constantly looking for you so you can be ready for that opportunity if it does come up. Now, the next price point up as far as single family homes go are properties in that $1 million to $2 million range. Now, these are the most common, the most turned over homes throughout Livermore entirely. So if you're in this price point or within this budget and you're looking in Livermore, you will have the most options available to you. Now, homes in this pricing window range from 3 or 4 bedrooms, about 1,600 square foot homes built in the 60s, up to about 5 bedroom homes in the 2,800 square foot range that are built in the 90s. Now, obviously, the newer, larger homes are going to be closer to that $1,750,000, $2 million range, and those 3 and 4 bed homes in the 1,400 to 1,600 square foot range are going to be in that low $1 millions, maybe If you get lucky, you can find something for mid to high 900s. Now the next level up from that would be single family properties in the $2 to $3 million range, and that really opens up the options to properties roughly 3,500 to 4,000 square feet on half-acre lots, upwards of land on the outskirts of Livermore with lot sizes in the 5+ acre range. So the options there tend to differ a little bit. You're looking at newer homes, 3,500, 4,000 square feet, great curb appeal, a lot of continuity in the neighborhood. All the homes were built at the same time. The nice parks, nice open space, grass areas, etc. And then you're looking at the outskirts of Livermore where you can get 5 acres, 10 acres of land sometimes. But those homes which are situated on those more ranch style properties are most often built 50s, 60s, and 70s. Now those larger, newer homes are most often built 80s or newer. I have seen plenty of 80s, 90s, and early to mid 2000s built homes in that $2 to $3 million range. Anything above $3 million, you start getting to either newer, larger homes in the 4,000 to 5,000 square foot range, as well as custom homes on huge lots of 1 or more acres on the outskirts of Livermore. As of right now, the most expensive home on the market in Livermore is listed for $15 million. It is an 8,100 square foot home on 106 acres built in 2008. Now that home has been on the market 85 days, so if it does sell, I'm not sure it's going to get that full list price, but right now that's where it's listed at. I'd be interested to see where it lands if they do end up selling that property. So a quick little summary of what we just went over. If you're looking in the 500K range for a condo, you are very, very limited to almost one community that offers properties like that in Livermore, maybe two. As you move up in price point in the 750 to mid to high 900s, it opens you up to about 5 communities throughout Livermore that have options like that. Then when you move into the least expensive single family home range, you once again are limited to what's available to you, because most of those homes throughout Livermore are priced between that $1 and $2 million range. So if you are looking between $1 and $2 million in Livermore, you're going to have far more opportunities than people who are looking in the 500K for a small condo, or even the next level up of condo townhome in that 750 to high 900s. Then as you move up one more time in price point to single family homes in that $2 to $3 million range, you do have quite a few options there, but once again, the most common property sold in Livermore is between 1 and 2 million. So your options do open up pretty greatly as you move into the single family home space, because Livermore is mostly consisting of single family homes. So I hope this was a little helpful for you. I know you're already on Zillow, you're already on Redfin looking at properties all the time, but I am available if you do have any questions or you want to bounce ideas off of me. I'm very no pressure. We can just have a conversation and I can answer some questions for you. So you can reach me by phone, text, or email any time of the day. I'd be glad to help you with anything you possibly need. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video.